Namaste, wish you happy new year, wish you happy calendar new year 2026. So in this new year on January 1st 2026 today you might be receiving lots of WhatsApp messages telling wish you happy new year. In this new year, in this calendar year, we want to work like an instead of wish you happy new year, we want to give a hope for the patients, for the people who are recovering from cancer. So with this message, we want to give an information about the cancer and the panchagavya research with respect to the cancer, how it can solve many people, how it can help the cancer patients to recover completely. We might be celebrating now, we don't know which family in and around us who are struggling with this disease. So kindly help us in sharing this video so that this can give a ray of hope for the people and they can come out of cancer. So we have tested our panchagavya solution. This is made up of panchagavya Ayurveda herbs like ashwagandha, brahmi, tulasi and all. By adding this 25 ml into your water becomes a nano water, in the sense nano technology based water. This will add at a molecular level iron, calcium, magnesium, potassium, all this. So because of this, you should know that you can check in the scientific documentation already. In the water, by having 2-3 minerals only, it works like an anti-cancer. In the sense, T cells and B lymphocytes will improve. These are the cells which stop the cancer cells for aggressively spreading. But right now, we have developed this solution and we are given for the testing, and we have found some extraordinary results which we haven't even imagined. So that's why this water, this message can be a hope for the people who can definitely come out of cancer. First, initially we tested this water with an allopathic chemotherapy drug. So along with the chemotherapy drug, when we check this water under the process called as cytotoxicity, where we wanted to check whether the cancer cells are dying out of this. Yes, when compared to pancreatic cancer, which is one of the most difficult cancer to treat, along with that we even took a sample of actually brain cancer. In comparison study, for chemotherapy drug it was required 9.83 mg. For our alkaline solution it took only 9.63 ml. So to reduce the 50% of the cancer cells, and for the brain it required 16.79 ml when compared to chemotherapy of 7.76 mg. So by seeing this result, we were a little bit shocked because we did not expect this. By drinking this water, how the cancer cells will come down, we did not have any idea. So then we tested whether it is working like a chemo, whether it is destroying even the natural normal cells. We got to know that by drinking this water, the normal cells is not even impacted. When in the chemotherapy drug, it is happening. Thirdly, we wanted to check in which process this is happening. For that, again, technically, they test on apoptosis and necrosis process. Apoptosis is a process where the cancer cells die naturally. They commit suicide and die. So they want, for them, a survival signals will get, in essence, it will get cut, and the signals only reach to them is you are not required, you don't belong to this category, so kindly commit suicide and die. So this kind of signals it reaches, so then by naturally it will start dying. The people who don't have cancer, getting cancer chances will come down. The people who have cancer, the recovery chances will be much more means much more bigger. This will give a biggest hope, because this is only a drinking water. This is not a tablet or medicine, but it's a natural. So, and in chemotherapy, this apoptosis process, it won't happen. it straight away go to necrosis process. In the necrosis process, it's forcefully killing the cancer cells. So, by forcefully killing the cancer cells, in our body, when we got cancer, even our body will start generate antibodies. Because of that, the normal cells count also will be aggressively spreading. Our hair also is one of the fastest growing cells. But chemotherapy cannot identify which is normal, which is abnormal. It will start destroying both. So because of that, you will have side effects and other things. So in our water, the necrosis process is a secondary process. First is primary is apoptosis, and secondary is necrosis. Because of that, airfall side effects won't happen, and it will carefully choose only the abnormal cell and it will get destroyed, because we have already tested whether it is impacting the natural cells, but it's not happening. So with this proof, like all these reports what I am talking, it's there in the below link in a drive, Google Drive. Anyone can cross check this, and by sending this message to your groups, who knows which person can get out of cancer, can their treatment becomes as good as possible, air fall, side effects, chemotherapy effects will come down. There's a much more chances. And this is not only for cancer, this is for each and every diseases, who have got a diabetes, who have got the skin allergies or anything. Even for the healthy people to be healthy in future, this will help. This can be attached to your existing RO machine, whether you have a disease or you don't have a disease. This is a natural alkaline water with nanoparticles. So kindly share this video. Any details required, kindly call the below number, and please give the hope to the patients around you and tell we are together, we are with you, and kindly help the Goshalas like us to survive. So by sharing this video, it will help the Goshalas also to get some recognition, and the cows also will get survive in future. Without cows, there is no life. Thanks a lot.